Distant thunder rumbles. Jumbles of code fill my mind, but it is time. The house has stood for long enough, so join me for the grand finale of the incident at Galley House as we reflect on what it means to be remembered, grieved, and forgotten. This game will stick with me for a while, so I'd love to know what you think. All your theories and lore, feel free to put it in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy. An unconventional opening because I recorded about 5 minutes, I think, of footage, and I realized my mic wasn't picking up because I had switched my headphones today, and the headphone on this set overrode my mic. And so, anyways, I didn't have audio. So, quick recap of what I did. All I did was unlock this scene between Tony and his mother, Helen, and it is one of 2 scenes we have left to unlock in the main storyline of the family in the 1930 something. We do have 2 people that I've identified from present day, excuse me, and that is Lawrence and Rhea. But there's nothing else that I did. Really, this is the first actual story beat that's happening. So didn't miss much. I'm so happy I caught it early. Let's resume the scene. A door opens. A drawer opens. Someone loads a gun.
Tony, darling, have you seen your sister?
Mum, I'm a bit busy at the moment.
This is important, Tony. I think something's happened between her and Eddie. You wouldn't go and talk to her, would you?
I'm about to go and talk to her anyway. What do you mean?
You know how much this engagement means to the both of them. And I'm all too aware of how easy it is for young lovers to throw what they've got away before they've even started. It would be good to make sure she hasn't changed her mind about the whole thing, that's all.
Why can't you go and talk to her yourself?
I wonder if the mom knows
We
the
both
history.
know she wouldn't appreciate it. And you know her a lot better than I do,
Like
Tony.
between
I'm surprised you're
Eddie
looking out for
and
her.
Vic.
I hardly ever see the 2 of you talk, unless it's an argument.
Tony, I've always done what's right for the both of you. Never forget the trouble I had to go through to give each of you a decent upbringing.
There's a thunderclap, which I think is Eve's death.
I appreciate it,
The
Mum.
drawer closes.
I'm just a little busy at the moment, so unless you have something important to tell me...
You're not involved in this funny business with the strangers, are you, Tony? You know that pocket watch of mine has gone missing?
Maybe that's for the best. Why did you bring it here?
Perhaps I should have left it at home. I don't feel safe in this house. It's not as if I know Martha that well. And now we're spending the night here with strangers.
It's like they were your
I can
in-laws.
scarcely imagine what else
almost.
is happening that we don't know about.
Oh, well, as long as it doesn't involve us, we'll stay out of it, all right? And if anyone comes up to you and starts acting funny, just shout, huh? And I'll come and help.
I hope that won't be necessary.
I know, but please be careful, Mum. I'll be in here if you need me.
There's no need to worry, darling. I know how to take care of myself.
A door closes.
Where did it go? How is that possible?
Forgetting if he's talking about the pocket watch at that point. Okay, so we've gotten almost everything. And I think because you can also only have 2 icons, I know I wasn't super consistent, but looking at it now, you can see the deaths and the thunderclaps and the bodies, at least. When we see people die, the thunderclaps are right there. So you can see the association that the thunderclap is, again, the signal. So this has a clue for one other event, and I'm not entirely sure what it could be, because in both the first and second, it seems like everyone is accounted for. And I don't know what they could be saying other than, I think they're talking about Rupert, but I don't know. Maybe we can try. Maybe we can put in Rupert and see. Because, yeah, this is where things start kind of spiraling. People keep dying. Yeah. So let's go back to this dialogue, actually, and let's review it, and maybe we'll see something. Okay, Oswald says, where is he off to now? Martha says, this song reminded him of something. And I think they're talking about Rupert, because he says, he's hardly spoken to me since I've arrived, first fussing with that camera and now with the piano. Sure, he won't be a second. He can be a little eccentric sometime. He hasn't changed since we were children. It was good of him to invite you. So I think they're talking about Rupert at this point at 1 is heading to the study, because that's where they found him dead, right? So if we go to the machine, the study, would it be 1? And that would just be Rupert. I don't think anyone else would be with him. Let's see. He's not on there, which is like, but neither was Catherine. That didn't work. Could someone have been there with him? Catherine wouldn't have. Everyone else is accounted for, because we've got these 2 in Quail Lane. They did find him in the study, right? Or was it the billiard room? I think it was the study. Living room, study. Ah, hello again. Yes, because this is where they were cleaning up the body. Maybe he's hardly spoken to me since I've arrived. First fussing with that camera. But that's before the timeline, so I don't think we can put that in. Okay, so maybe we can't figure that one out yet. Maybe there will be more as we investigate the current day. And so what I did while I was on this side was really just update these 2. So I had Rhea and Lawrence's profiles. Lawrence is the machine supervisor at D&M, and Rhea is the junior engineer at D&M. Now we know we have 2 events that we can get from here. Room is also red, and it feels like that means we have something here, but I don't know. Oh, what's this? A note. Okay. List of IDs. Ooh, okay. So we have delete. We have a couple of debug testing IDs. So 65 is S. Moores. We have 66 M. Patterson. 67 Lawrence Dunn, which we have. 68, 69 not hired. 70 Rhea Becken. And then we have 73, 74, 75. So Mr. Gibbs, Miss Smith, and then Jacqueline. Jacqueline needs approval. Okay, so that means based on this conversation, we can, I think, fill in a few more people. We have 65. We don't know their first name yet, but S. Moon. We have 66, which is M. Patterson, which I think is Margaret or Meg, if I remember correctly from the other conversation. We have Mr. Gibbs for 73. We have Miss Smith for 74. And Jacqueline. Is that spelled right? Jacqueline. I feel like I've misspelled that. I've added, hold on. I think I've added some, nope, okay. There we go. Now we have Jacqueline. So all the locations are set. All of the people, as far as we know, are named. So now let's go in here. We have Rhea, we don't have much time. I traced to someone called Catherine, but I don't know what happened. I found something in the room Rupert died in, so that is the study. How do you get this to work? So we know Lawrence, so 67 is in the study. But standing takes time. How many thunderclaps have there been so far? So 27, 28, 29, 30. One new time code for each death. Does that mean 31, 30, 29, 28, 27? Does that mean he was at 27? So he was counting from 27? We can try that. For the deaths, I thought the only people here were me, you, and Meg. Shouldn't have trusted her. Meg. I found Meg earlier. She explained what was going on, but she took my bag, the list of IDs, and threw it down the dumbwaiter shaft. That was around the time of the third thunderclap. So when was the... So if there was one thunderclap per, because there hasn't been a thunderclap for 31, that means 29. What was it? She threw the dumbwaiter shaft. So that means that was the dining room. Not the kitchen, the dining room. And that was with Lawrence, so 67, and Meg, which is... I don't remember. M, I think. So let's do Meg Patterson. So... Oops, what number was Meg again? 66. So 66 and 67, 29 dining room. Okay, let's try that because that's the first full thing we have. 29. And then the study is probably the next one. 66, 67. Yes. Dining room.
Hey, where have you been all evening? The machine just cut out on us.
You need to go and look. I found a body.
A body? What the hell's going on? Was it that woman I met earlier?
No, it was a man.
A man?
I didn't recognize him.
I thought I made it clear. I only agreed to come here if it was just the three of us. You, me, and Rhea. No one else. How hard is that to understand?
I didn't tell you. I wanted to come here to try and track down a disease. I thought this was where it started.
There's a disease? Why the hell didn't you make that clear?
That's so
We
unethical.
haven't taken any precautions.
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd come otherwise. But I didn't think we'd be in any danger.
What sort of disease?
I don't know what causes it. But I don't think it spreads through proximity. I'm trying to think. I went into the room and I noticed the balls had been set up on the table. And then all of a sudden they started to roll into the pockets. But I never touched them. It's only looking back on it now that I realise someone else must have been in there with me.
No memory loss is ever that focused. You must be able to remember something.
No, I swear it's the truth. I can't even tell that my memory has been messed with. I vividly remember being on my own the whole time.
I have the list of machine IDs in my bag. I can probably work out who he was.
You idiot! Give that to me!
Huh?
Something is tossed down the dumbwaiter shaft.
What was that for?
Were you not listening to what I was saying?
That list of IDs was our only chance of being able to track what's going on.
Oh,
We're
but I think she
completely in the dark
understands.
without
But
it.
what if it's remembering that causes you to die?
She knows, yeah.
No, it doesn't spread by conventional means. And the victims so far have always had connections to each other.
How many people are in this house anyway?
We're Mason and Pippa.
Mason and
They were
Pippa.
supposed to be waiting in here. We need to go and warn them.
Wait! If it's remembering that causes death, then we need to be careful about who we talk to.
I saw Mason going into the room with the dead body. He might be close to remembering.
Then it's too late. If he dies, you have to stop yourself from remembering him.
I can't. I don't know
It's
how.
like how there's a thunderclap. Someone died.
It's the thunder. That means it's happened again.
But I still remember all of us. Me, you,
Mason
Rhea,
died.
and Pippa.
Maybe.
Was there someone else you didn't mention?
No,
It's
Mason.
best not to think about it. We probably did talk about them. And now... we've forgotten.
What were you thinking? You knew this disease was dangerous, but you brought us all here anyway.
I thought if we figured out how it all started, we might be able to figure out how to end it.
I think I know which room to look in. I'll see what clues I can find.
We're relying on Rhea to figure all this out. I'll go make sure she has everything she needs.
Meg, I'll do what I can, but then I'm getting out of here. You should too.
Man, oh man. That is wild that she had this idea of... Also, I got lucky because I assumed M. Patterson was the only M name. Although... No, I think I got that right because 66 was M. Patterson, Meg. I didn't realize there was a Mason. So, yeah, I got lucky. So Mason died at 29 as well. We don't know where quite yet. No, billiard room. So 20... No. We don't know where Mason was. We just know he died. But they were in the billiard room with another body, right? Because she said, I went into the room, I noticed the balls had been set up at the table, then they started to roll into the pockets. So Meg was in the billiard room at maybe 28 with someone. I have a list of the machine IDs in my bag. Okay, so we got a lot here. I want to see if I can figure out the second event from the living room, which is... I found something in the room Rupert died in, so the study. 27 was the thing I wrote, because I think he was counting back from it, and I'm just gonna try it. We're gonna see. 27. This would be just Lawrence, perhaps. Although I think he mentioned somewhere about Pippa. So is there a Pippa that we've labeled currently? S. Moon, Mr. Gibbs, Miss Smith. Miss Smith might be Miss Pippa Smith. So let's put Pippa. And Mr. Gibbs must be Mason Gibbs. So let's see, 74 perhaps. I don't know if I'm counting back from the thunderclaps correctly. Hold on. Timeline 31. Okay, found this in the room Rupert died, so the study is correct. Old roll of film. Okay, yeah, how many thunderclaps have there been so far? 27, 28, 29, 30. One time code for each death. Mason died at 29, so we know that for sure. Pretty sure. You and Meg. So we know only 2 have survived up to this point. Okay. Around the time of the 3rd thunderclap, we figured that out. I went to look for clues after I talked to Meg. So that's 30. And that's when I found the film. But I couldn't save Pippa. Who's Pippa? Of course you wouldn't remember, but she was with me helping look for the film. So... feel like that should be... If this is Pippa. S. Moon. Study. Oh wait, no, not 27, sorry, 30. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? There we go. Study, and you'll get good grades. Someone is searching through drawers.
Oh, come on. Come on.
What's going on? Your seance machine just overloaded. It looked like it had a power
You
surge.
were using the machine. I thought I told you
Rhea was using the machine, and I was helping her. Listen, if it's picked up a new signal...
I know what it means. Trust me. The best thing you can do right now is to leave. Don't talk to me, and don't think about anything that's
I'm not leaving
happened.
until you tell me what's going on. If you're looking for something, I can help you find it.
I'm trying to find anything that could be a clue as to how the disease started.
I should have realised. It was only the younger girl that was worried about their mum finding out. The older one must not have known. It was the same thing. The same disease. I've been tricked. I wasn't brought here to help you. I was brought here to die.
What the hell is
What?
that?
A modified noetic booster. My own making. One shot to the head is the equivalent of 1,000 hours with a seance machine.
Why the hell do you have that on you?
You never know when you'll need it. Better safe than sorry.
A bag
You
drops
don't
to the
really
floor.
intend to use it.
Just keep looking. There must be a clue in here somewhere. It's the bag. It's the bag. It must have something important
Someone
in it.
uses a
Don't
zipper.
look in there. Are you mad?
There has to be something.
Someone rummages
I know
through a
it.
bag.
Tie? I saw this pattern
Put
earlier.
it back. Please, put it back in the bag.
It's too late. That bloody teacher.
But you're not dead yet. Just stop thinking about it. Maybe we can still stop it.
There's an
What the
electric
hell was
zapping
that
sound
for?
as energy is discharged.
If I'm not making it out of this, I at least had to see if my design
Pippa,
really worked.
focus on me. We don't know exactly what causes people to die. Maybe you still have more time.
There's a thunderclap. The body falls to the floor.
What the hell? I can't be here. The noetic booster. It was hers.
Someone rummages through a bag.
Some old film. This has to be it. I still have time. If I can stop myself from fully remembering, I can still do this. I can still do this.
Okay, let's see if we can get images here. So, Pippa. Let's see. Pippa doesn't. Whoops, sorry. No! Pippa wasn't a lawyer. Researcher at FRC. She might have misrepresented or misremembered whoever this teacher was. Geography, history. Maybe the researcher or the technical engineer. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so working backwards. Rhea is the survivor of this living room. In the study, Pippa died. In here, I think it was Mason. So, in theory, does that mean Meg is still alive here at 32? Perhaps. Right, study. So Rhea was using the machine and I was helping her. You were using the machine? So maybe Pippa and Rhea were using the machine in the living room at 29, maybe? So let's go back to the living room, 29. I think this is Pippa and Rhea. Man, what's wild is that we felt like we were alone this whole time. But really, we had people helping us and with us. This whole
Hi,
event.
I don't think I caught your name.
It's Rhea. I'm sorry, you can't be in here.
It's much too late for that. I've already made myself familiar with your equipment. I'm impressed.
I'm trying to do an investigation. I need you out of the room.
It's fun, isn't it? Using the machine. I tried it once. Not an experience you can get anywhere else.
You're really not supposed to have done that. And how did you turn it on? You don't have an access card.
Oh, no, not that machine exactly. The one I used was not as big and certainly not as powerful, but it did its job.
I thought this was supposed to be the only one in existence. Where did you find the other one?
I was asked to help with detecting codes for it to use. I didn't ask what the purpose was, and I wasn't told. But a home-built machine set up in a creepy playroom, I had to use it once. to see for myself.
You can detect codes?
That's why I was invited here. Or so I thought. Only I've been told I should stay out of the way instead. I didn't come here to be chatting with a geography teacher for hours on end.
Maybe it's for the best. Even if Meg did invite you, she's more than capable of setting this all up herself. You can go home if you want to.
Look, I know you don't want my help, but before you all arrived, I placed some of my own equipment around the house. And while I was stuck in the holding room just now, I received a signal from one of the upstairs antennas. It looks to be more or less the same format that you're using for this machine. If it's any help at all, you should take it.
Oh, I'll see if it works. But like I said, we're perfectly capable of doing this ourselves.
There's a thunderclap and the generator turns off.
For goodness sake.
What's happening?
It's fine. This is the second time this has happened. I'll just restart the generator.
The generator turns on and a machine powers up.
If that's what you came here for, then I'm sorry, but I really need to get back to the investigation.
Where's the other guy you were with? The one that was so protective of the machine?
Maybe Lawrence?
He left when the power went out the first time. I don't know where he went.
He must have known what would cause a sudden surge in power.
Someone rips a piece
I
of
have
paper.
to go and see this for myself.
There's a series of electronic and mechanical noises. So that's where also all the notes were coming from. Because it must have been through the conversations that we were having with other people. And then in my head, I'm like, oh, these power surges happen. And all of a sudden, the note just appears out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. So that's how, for example, where's the evidence? There's like a piece of paper. This one, which Faubourn, oh my gosh. Okay, so what was her name? Pippa is from the Faubourn Research Institute, FRC. Aha. And that means, because Meg is not a lawyer, Meg is the only other person who's from D&M. This is her project. S. Moon, Mason Gibbs, Jacqueline. Okay, I don't know if S. Moon or S. Moon, I don't know. Man, woman, whatever. I feel like I could guess maybe Jacqueline 75, but I'm not 100% sure. So we are going to leave that. But now we have the people at least that we've talked to, which is really cool. So, living room, we had this conversation between Rhea and Pippa. Okay, so we do know that Pippa went upstairs at some point. And also was talking to the geography teacher, whoever that was. And where's the other guy you were with? You must have known what would cause a sudden surge in power. I have to see this for myself. Okay, I don't know where she would have gone to find Lawrence. If there was a power surge, where would we go? Would it be upstairs? I think she had a line about something upstairs, right? Okay, well, I was stuck in the holding room just now. The holding room. What would the holding room be? Okay, let's look at the other one, because there's 4 scenes that we can find from that. So this is the dumbwaiter argument between Lawrence and Meg. So we know that Meg was in the billiard room. So maybe 28 billiard room, Meg, and Mason is remembered. So it must have been one of the other 2 people. So maybe Moon. Let's try that. Billiard room. And it would be 28. So it has to be, because it was, yeah, it's either 65, Mason, or Jacqueline. But I think it can't be Jacqueline because I think she said he. I found a body, so we don't know S. Moon. Mason, I think, is usually kind of a guy's name, a masculine name, so. Yes. Billiard room.
Hey, where the hell were you? I told you clearly to watch over the two of them.
I just
Two
thought
of
I'd go
them.
and check the room where John Hobbs
Probably
must have
Rhea and
jumped
Lawrence.
from to see if there were any clues.
A large cloth crumples to the floor.
And? Did you find anything?
No, there was nothing there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Meg. Do you know the risks I've had to take to get all this machinery here?
It'll be worth it, believe me. We just need a bit of time.
Well, I suppose it's too late to worry about it now. Those guests of yours had better keep their mouths shut after all this is over.
Someone drops a ball onto a
You know,
billiard
Meg,
table.
I was just talking to that man in the holding room. I know we both went to the same university.
Holding
Oh,
room.
well, that's a nice coincidence.
A coincidence? I'd like to think there was more to it than that.
Someone
Yes.
hits a billiard ball.
Well, it's a bit of a stretch, but it might help us to have some old friends around.
But that's not the full picture, is it? There's
What is the
another
link?
link here that connects all these people together.
Someone hits a billiard ball into a
And
pocket.
I don't think you're the one that invited them all here. Are you, Meg?
A former galley.
I wasn't, no.
What were your instructions?
I had to get all of us here. The originals. You, me, Lawrence. I didn't invite the others.
Christ!
A billiard cue is dropped onto a table.
I've risked it all to bring us here, Meg. This is too many unknowns.
It's only two strangers, and they both seem perfectly nice to
Three
me.
strangers. I asked you to watch over three of them.
No.
Mason and Pippa. I don't remember a third.
You know, the one that gave me this
The
watch.
pocket watch?
Well, she told me some far-fetched story that it would alert its holder whenever someone had died. As far as I can tell, it's just a normal watch, but the ticking's been driving me mad.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Fascinating. Wait, you really don't remember?
Should I?
Mason said you two had gone off together. You must have been with her just before coming in here.
I swear, I don't remember anyone else being there.
That's incredible. You don't remember looking over your shoulder to see who was following you? Or another set of footsteps?
I swear to God, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You got it.
Does that mean it's
You
you?
caught it.
Have I caught
No
it?
such focused neurological damage could...
There's a thunderclap. A body falls to the floor.
Oh dear.
$65. We don't know anything else about 65. Are you... What are the other people? 65. S. Moon. Let's see. It's got to be managing director or geography teacher. I feel like the way he was talking... maybe the geography teacher? But... I don't know. Maybe the managing director, because he clearly knew a lot. He figured it out. Oh my goodness. Okay, where the hell were you? I clearly told you watch over the two of them. Yeah, so maybe it is the director, because he's like, I told you to do this thing. You know, the risk I had to take to get all this machinery. Yeah, like, why would the geography teacher have that? So I think S. Moon... For now, I will put as the managing director. Hopefully that's right. So the billiard room is also not the holding room. I, for a second, thought perhaps it would be. We know that the man in the holding room, so that must be the geography teacher. I was just talking to him. So 27, wherever the holding room is, we have 65 and I guess it would have to be 73. Now, what is the holding room? Not the dining room, not the billiard room. There's kitchen. I wish we could see the locations. I'm such a visual person. The chapel, Tony's room, Oswald's room, Helen's room. I feel like the holding room would have to be something like the kitchen or the attic. They wouldn't keep them in the quail lane or the entrance. So let's try the kitchen. Although, why would you throw the IDs down to the kitchen if people are there? So maybe let's see if the attic is the holding room, just as a guess. So if we had Mason, Moon, 27 in the attic. Yeah, because they were able to search the study, no one was there. Unless it was just the bodies were, you know what, no, let's try the attic. Just as a guess, just as a wild guess. Yeah, okay, fine. I was talking to the man in the holding room. All right, let's look back. Timeline. Okay. I think we went to the same university. So I don't know where, but I do know. I'm pretty sure it's 27 blank 65 73. That's not the full picture. You're not the one who invited them here. I had to get us all here, the originals. You, me, Lawrence. I didn't invite the others. I asked you to watch over 3 of them, Mason and Pippa. You know, the one that gave me the watch. So Jacqueline. She told me some far-fetched story that it would alert its holder. You really don't remember. Should I? Mason said you two had gone off together. You must have been with her just before coming here. So let's do 27. I don't know where. We have 66 and then 74. Was that Jacqueline? 75. I don't remember anyone else being there. Have I caught it? I asked you to watch over the 3 of them. Where? Where would they have been? I don't really remember. Should I? You two had gone off together. You must have been with her just before coming in here. Oh. Let's see. I feel like there was another conversation Meg had with Lawrence that has a little bit more details about... Okay. We have the billiard room. And then... You idiot, give that to me. Were you not listening to what it's saying? Mason and Pippa. She wouldn't have remembered Jacqueline. Well, at the very least, we know Meg goes to Rhea after this conversation. So that can be one of the scenes. So 30, living room, 66, and 60, and 70. So let's see. Living room, 66, 70. What was the timestamp again? 30. Living room.
Meg, where have you been? I haven't seen you all evening.
It's not important. Things have been happening, but I can't think about that. Is there anything you need? Have you figured out what's going on yet?
I'm getting close, I think. There's some sort of pattern to the deaths, but I haven't figured out what's causing all of it.
Okay, that's good. We'll help you out as much as we can by looking for any other clues. What even is this?
A sheet is pulled off of something.
A piano? What are you trying to look for?
Rhea, I'm sorry. I've made a mistake. I asked you and Lawrence to come here without telling you the full story.
Again, wild to me that she
Oh.
would put people in danger like
There's
that.
always the machine.
I've been making good progress with it. I'm almost done, I promise.
Of course! I added everyone to the ID list earlier. I didn't think it would have to come to this.
Oh, you have more IDs somewhere?
I threw the list away. It was the safest thing to do at the time, but I didn't realize how important they might be later.
There's the thunderclap,
Why
and the generator
does this
turns
keep
off.
happening?
Funny.
So at 30,
There's no lightning.
the generator fails to
This
turn
isn't
on, and
working.
an alarm sounds.
I guess the machine must be overloading when it detects a new death. Oh, don't worry. I've done this a million times before.
If this hits something metal and there's an electronic noise, generator turns on,
Where are you
and the
going?
machine powers
Oh,
up.
I'm off to find the list of IDs. I think I know where they'll have fallen. I'll be back soon. And I've left you another page from the manual. I put some notes on there.
Oh
Don't
my
be long.
God.
And don't put yourself in any danger for my sake, will you?
There's a series of electronic and mechanical noises. Okay, so at that point, Lawrence didn't die yet because he was alive here. So it may have been S. Moon or Mason. Pippa is already dead at this point as well. All right, so that means after this, Meg goes to the kitchen, I would guess, to get the IDs. Let's just have kitchen 31, Meg.
Where is it?
I want to know how they're all
Must
connected.
have fallen down over here. Ah, okay, good. Best not to look at any of this too closely.
Someone opens a bag and rummages in a bag. There's a spring-loaded click of a syringe. What?
Oh, God. I suppose it could work. Ray is still up there using the machine. She'll be able to listen back to all of this if I give her the IDs. She never asked to be part of this. She deserves to know the truth.
Someone uses a
Poor
zipper.
Lawrence. He can't have long left.
Someone moves items around in a bag.
Oh God. It's that stupid toy dinosaur that Lawrence keeps on his desk. I didn't realize what it was for. I'll have to remember quickly. If Lawrence is in there with Rhea, I can't risk it spreading to her.
Someone uses a zipper.
Focus on the dinosaur. Focus on the dinosaur.
There's a thunderclap. It got Lawrence.
The dinosaur. Lawrence. Lawrence Dunn. Oh God!
There's a thunderclap. The body falls to the floor. So is the hope that maybe... Because maybe she'll see this, but she won't see the IDs because they're zipped up with Meg. And then maybe Rhea can escape without activating her memory? Because it seems like they can kind of talk about a thing. Like, even with the Galley family, they would talk about the pocket watch, but it didn't seem to activate all of them. It was only when something really specific and tangible, or again, auditory in that moment in front of them or happening exactly at that time, that is what activates it. It's not just like talking about something in the abstract. So I think that's what Meg is trying to do, is, yeah, focus on the dinosaur, try to remember Lauren so that she activates the curse for herself, dies, and then hopefully she's hoping that it stops with her. So, my gosh. We still have Mason, Jacqueline, and a little bit more about S. Moon that we don't know. So here we have 4 here. So we went to the end. Pippa leaves. He must have known what would cause a sudden surge in power. I have to go see this for myself. So Lawrence is accounted for. Let me see if maybe... Okay, so she went then to the study after this. So Pippa beforehand was in the holding room. We still don't know what the holding room was. I'm looking at locations. Entrance, no. Living room, no, because that's where everyone is doing, where Rhea is doing the experiment. The study is where they were searching for stuff. People weren't hanging out there. Billiard room. He said the holding room as if they weren't in there, so I'm disinclined to think that is it. Maybe the dining room? Someone made a comment about a nursery. Maybe that was Oswald's room? A creepy nursery. Pippa said something about a creepy nursery. But I think maybe that was... No, she was talking about experimenting with the machine. Yeah, a home-built machine set up in a creepy playroom. I feel like that would be Oswald's room, but I don't think that's the case. Didn't come here to be chatting with a geography teacher for hours on end. So there's got to be geography teacher chatter happening. Probably here at 27. Let's see. I thought I told you to watch over both of them. Oh, what about this? Mason and Pippa, they were supposed to be waiting in here. So maybe the dining room was supposed to be the holding room. We need to go and warn them. So maybe let's try Mason, Pippa, and Meg. Maybe not in the billiard room. Maybe 27. Mason, 27. Mason in the dining room. Mason, Pippa, and Meg. We have them in a group at some point. Nope. Nope. Maybe... Maybe Meg left them in the dining room at 28. Let me try 28. Oh, hold on. Meg was... No. There we go. Yes.
Oh. Did you find what you were looking for?
That's none of your business.
So
Who was it
Mason must be
knocking
the
at the door?
geography teacher.
2 more people. They didn't seem happy to see me. I sent them both through to the machine room.
I saw that room. I caught a brief glimpse, I mean. Do you know what they're doing in there?
It's a seance machine. It can listen back to events around the time someone died.
Oh. You know a thing or two about physics, do you?
I have a PhD in analytical spectronoetics. I brought all my equipment here to help them, but no one will admit they ever invited me. What was the point?
You got an invitation too, then? Telling you to come here for something
Sent
important.
it.
To save many lives now and in the future?
I had the same thing. I thought it was Sam that invited me.
Mine was anonymous. I'll admit, I had the suspicion someone was trying to trick me out of my equipment, but I came anyway.
I just took it at face value. I feel like an idiot. I can't imagine we're saving any lives by being here.
Speak for yourself.
What are you holding? What's it doing?
It's something I built to help detect where and when different signals are coming from.
What's the point? I thought this whole thing was a hoax.
If I'm right, the others here are investigating a series of deaths that have all occurred recently. It's been on the news, the thunder and the dead bodies appearing. No one seems to remember any of them.
Some kind of brain disease?
It's more elusive than that. Ever heard of the TV show Broomsticks?
Oh, yeah, it's a classic.
So you remember the old man that used to live in the flat with them?
Who? I thought it was just the three of them.
That's what everyone else thought too, until they watched the reruns recently. Imagine their surprise.
I don't get it. You think that has something to do with whatever happened in this house?
That's my theory. But then I don't understand why they'd invite me here and not want my help. I don't trust them. Making us stay in this room the whole time, it's an insult.
Something starts to beep.
What's that?
It's found something. A common source of signals.
There's
all
a
coming
wooden
from
creak.
upstairs.
Are you going to go and tell them?
I might as well try. If they won't listen to me, then it's their own fault.
There's a thunderclap. Oh.
I can't stay here any longer. I need to get back to my family.
No, we can't have Mason leave containment. Okay, which he doesn't. We know he also dies. But, okay, Mason is the geography teacher. Why did they bring him? Why did, what is the connection? So that means process of elimination. Jacqueline is the lawyer. And above the dining room, where is the dining room? Billiard room, living room, study, dining room, Martha's room. So maybe... Where was this conversation? So dining room, Pippa saw the signals. Then Pippa went to the living room and then to the study. And I think that's where she perished. So she didn't get a chance to go to Martha's room where she saw the signals. Did she communicate that to Lawrence or anyone else? Would anyone else go to Martha's room? I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe Rhea. Hold on. Because Rhea says he left when the power went on. I have to go see this for myself. Okay, so Rhea stays here. Rhea's accounted for here. We don't have anything for 31 yet. I don't think. Hold on. What the hell? Yeah, where would Rhea go after? Let's see. Okay, maybe Lawrence. Is he accounted for here? Lawrence is not. Lawrence is here. He's accounted for here. Never mind. I don't know where Lawrence would be at 28. So we need to find Lawrence. Rhea might still just be in the living room. Let's actually see really fast. What was the timestamp there? 28. Just Rhea by herself in the living room. Does that do anything? No. But there's a chance someone was with her. Do I do Lawrence again? Let's see. Because he's unaccounted for. And there may be other places and rooms he is at that time, but... Ah, nice. Living room.
There's so much stuff. Are you sure this has all been set up properly?
Meg knows what she's doing. Can you switch that generator on over there?
A machine powers up. Okay, so this is the beginning of the game.
Looks like the antennas are working. I'll tick these off as we go along.
Looks like it's not ready yet.
Don't worry about that. We need to get the machine set up first.
What does identification mean?
Right. You'll need to print a new ID card. Go over to the computer and follow the instructions.
Wow,
I'm
this is so
supposed to
weird.
put my hand on the screen.
Yeah, that's it. It won't hurt you.
There's an electronic rising sound. And your picture's
Rhea
taken.
beckon.
Oh, the picture's taken. There's a whir and a printing sound. God, I love these
Fantastic.
full circle moments.
If you slot it into the machine, it should recognize it.
And even though it's not technically a time loop, I feel like this has
still
enough
not
time loop
working.
energy that I am having fun.
You'll need to calibrate the IDs. And you'll have to tell it where the 3 antennas are too. It's all on the note.
There's a series of electronic beeps.
Ah, here's the list of IDs. I'll add your name.
There's an electronic pulse.
Who the hell are all these people? I've told her before. She's
There's
not
an
supposed to
electronic
add
pulse.
new IDs to the machine without my oversight.
You must be talking about Meg. There's an electronic pulse. A machine powers up.
Okay, it's working.
All you need to do now is to figure out which scene codes to enter into the machine to progress. I'll sort out the computer to make sure it's updating from all the scenes correctly. Let me know if you need help.
I think I can figure it out.
There's a series of electronic and mechanical noises. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that was us. That was us. Some time passes. What's wild is like
How's
the
it going?
26
Can you
hours
hear it all right?
in
It's
our
crazy.
first acts of
It's
the
like I
game.
can see it all in my head.
It's just
The
like
first
4
time's always
hours
the best.
in this real time.
Someone mentioned an invitation.
Oh, yeah. Sam gave it to me this morning. You can have a read if you like.
There's a series of electronic and mechanical noises. Some time passes.
Have you figured out who did it yet?
I'm not sure. I feel like I'm just following people for the sake of following them.
Well, I'm sure one of them's a murderer. Haven't you seen any dead bodies yet?
I know it's wild.
Only one person so far.
many people died.
They died in the study. But I don't know how they died. I don't even know who they were.
Keep going. I'm sure once all the others start dying, it will become obvious who's doing it.
There's a series of electronic and mechanical noises. Some time passes. Man, it is just wild to think about how the fact we were never alone in a haunted house. There's a thunderclap. A machine
Bloody
powers
hell.
down.
The machine must have overloaded. That can only mean one thing. Go and restart the generator. I'll go and see what the hell the
Means
others
the
are up to.
curse is unleashed. A machine powers up. There's a series of electronic and mechanical noises. Oh, how meta. How cool. Okay, let's keep going. So, that was this first one. That means there was a death in this room. So Jacqueline must have been the first to die. Where? Let me go back. Billiard room. I think S. Moon was the one who mentioned Jacqueline. And he said, I was just talking to the man in the holding room. We went to the same university. So let's go to 27. 28, 27. You, S. Moon, Mason Gibbs. Holding room should be I think, the dining room. Now, there might be other people in the holding room at that time as well, but lucky enough, there's not. Dining room.
Hey, where's Meg? I thought I told her to watch over the three of you.
Oh, I don't know. She took the woman, Jackie. She said she had to take her somewhere.
And what about the other one?
Pippa? I think she said she wanted to do some exploration.
There's a distant knock on the door.
I tried to tell her.
What?
4 years I've kept this machine a secret. What the hell is Meg up to?
I don't know.
Why did she invite you here?
What? She didn't. You did.
What I did? I don't know who the hell you are.
You told me. You said you had something to show
Someone
me.
opens and sorts through a binder.
Oh,
Someone waves a paper envelope.
Someone's playing a clever trick.
His name must be Sam, I
and
think.
they know their history.
So, it wasn't you who invited me?
Lawrence and Rhea didn't know the location until this morning. They wouldn't have been able to plan ahead like this. It must have been Meg. But why? She seemed dead set on solving this case. She would have known how dangerous it was to invite outsiders.
Unless it wasn't, and there's another
What
person.
did your invitation say exactly?
I thought it was from you. It just
piece
said
of paper is unfolded.
you'd made a breakthrough and you wanted to show me something.
No offence, Mr. Gibbs, but I can't imagine why I'd want to bring you along on a scientific
There's a distant
investigation.
and rapid knock on the door.
You don't recognize me?
Recognise you from where?
We knew each other. Well, we met once. We both studied physics. Back at university, you lent me your textbook once, and I never gave it back.
Oh, fascinating. No, there's more to this than I thought.
I have the textbook here with me. The invitation said to bring something of mine that you'd remember. I assume that's what you meant.
Give that to me.
Oh no.
I was lucky I kept it all this time. But I never throw things out, I suppose.
Someone flips through book
I
pages.
thought there'd be some kind of clue hidden in
The
here.
only notes are the ones you wrote yourself. I didn't add any, of course. I was only borrowing it.
So you weren't three strangers after all. A teacher, a lawyer, and a spectronoeticist. There must be a connection to each I'm missing.
Well, I don't know of any connections. I've never met the other two in my life.
That has to be it.
You've figured it out?
I'm getting closer. Don't leave this room, or I'll know.
I won't.
There's a thunderclap.
I need to talk to Meg before this gets out of control.
Why would someone, I don't think it was Meg, but why would someone invite the others? Is someone hoping that this breaks containment, or is someone thinking that in bringing the others they might better contain it? Like, if all of the... I feel like I still don't understand that part. Okay, so we know here Pippa went to explore elsewhere. What about the other one? I think she wanted to do some exploration. I tried to tell her. So there's a distant knock on the door. I wonder if he tries to get to the... No. Everyone's accounted for so far. She took the woman. Meg and Jackie are somewhere at 27. What about the other one? Where would she have gone? So in the billiard room, Meg talks about going somewhere. So, Pippa... Let's see, she went exploring. So we said here, so Pippa says, it's none of your business. Who was it knocking at the door? 2 more people. They didn't seem happy to see me. So maybe she was in the entrance? 2 more people? And what would this be? 27 still? She might be with Meg at this point. But if they answer the door, does that mean there's more people? Maybe Jacqueline? Because Meg and Jacqueline were exploring ahead of time as well. No, okay. Okay, so yeah. Where's Meg? Pippa wanted to do some exploration. I tried to tell her. What the hell is Meg up to? Okay, so Meg and Jackie are together. Pippa said, what did she say? Who was knocking at the door? 2 more people. They didn't seem happy to see me. Maybe she went to the... Instead of the entrance, maybe she was out at Quail Lane? What else did she say? They didn't seem happy to see me. I sent them both through to the machine room. So maybe that's Lawrence and Rhea? Because they're not random. Oh, whoops. Sorry, entrance. Yeah, there we go. A car door closes. There are steps on gravel.
I assume we use the front door?
A leather bag falls on the floor. The door handle
locked.
rattles. Oh my god,
Well,
that's how the door
that looks
suddenly
like Meg's
opens.
umbrella, so they're definitely here.
Oh my god. Someone uses a heavy door
Can't
knocker.
see anyone inside.
They'll come. They can't start this without us.
You said this was a murder site.
Something like that. Someone was shot, someone fell out a window, plus a whole bunch of other deaths that were never solved. Sam was explaining it to me this morning. There's an old newspaper in my bag if you want to take a look.
I gotta update
Okay,
Sam's name.
but you think we can figure out what really happened?
That's not my problem. I'm only here to make sure the machine is working properly. If it were up to me, we wouldn't be doing any of this. But Sam, when Sam gets an idea into his head...
Meg told me this was her idea. Apparently it wasn't easy getting Sam's approval to move all the machinery out here.
And it's even worse than I thought. Oh, come on!
Someone rapidly
They must be
uses
in there
a heavy
somewhere.
door knocker.
Look, I'm not sure I should be here. I don't know as much as maybe you think I do.
I'm sorry for asking you to come here after work, Rhea. But trust me, if I could do all this myself, I would.
Oh, work
I
after
needed
work.
someone new
No.
to interface with the machine. I've used it far too much myself.
Is it dangerous?
No. It's perfectly safe. And I have an auto-injector in my bag if worst comes to worst.
What's going to happen to me that I'd need one of those?
Nothing. It's just a precaution. But when we first started, we didn't understand its limitations. I've never experienced it myself, but I've known people get obsessed with using the machine over and over again. Even long after they've stopped using it, they can be locked in conversation with people that aren't there, just talking to
You
thin
should
air.
have warned me. I feel like I'm underqualified for this.
You'll be fine. Trust me. You're only using the machine just for this evening. You won't get any hallucinations, I promise. And even if you do, they'll wear off after a couple of days.
A heavy door
Hello?
scrapes open.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Pippa Smith. You're really telling me you don't know who I am either?
Where's Meg and Sam? I thought this place was supposed to be empty.
Then you're in for a surprise.
What's going on?
Your friends are here, but it seems they're preoccupied with the other guests. If it's the seance machine you're looking for, you'll find it just through there on your
The
right.
seance machine?
Yeah, seance
You
machine.
mean
I'm a researcher in the field of spectronoetics. I've seen this stuff before.
you'll stay away from our machine? You shouldn't be here in the first place.
Come on, we should get started.
You need to go and wait somewhere else while we're using the machine. Understand?
Fine with me.
What's Pippa's connection?
What the hell was that about?
Meg and Sam didn't tell you about inviting anyone else?
I only agreed to come on the condition it was just us four. I don't like being lied to.
There's the thunderclap. There's Jackie's death.
Come on. I'll show you how to get everything set up.
A heavy door scrapes closed. So, we still don't have Meg and Jacqueline. So, entrance and dining room are occupied. I wonder, the only other thing we have about the pocket watch is from Sam, who actually I should update that. Sam Moon. And he says something along the lines of like, Jacqueline tells you this sort of long or tall tale. Okay, let's see. Where the hell were you? I thought, oh my god. I thought go and check the room where John Hobbs must have jumped from. So she said that like she was alone, which is why I didn't immediately flag it. But 27, attic, Jacqueline, Meg. Okay. We're so close. But then what happens afterwards? We don't have anything that's pushing us forward.
That's it. Just up here.
Why would she bring Jacqueline up here?
I did as you asked.
You made sure to give him the watch.
I can follow simple instructions. What was all that for, anyway?
What do you know, Meg?
And you told him the story?
I told him exactly what you told me to tell him. I didn't enjoy it, but I think he found it quite amusing.
There's a distant knock on the door.
The others have just arrived. They'll start using the machine, and then all we need to do is wait.
Now, I was promised that you'd be able to help me. That, as scientists, you'd be able to put a stop to the bodies.
If we can find out how it all started in this house, then we can work out a way to stop your friends from dying.
My friends? They were not my friends!
Right, and family members. But like it or not, you're clearly connected to the recent bout of deaths.
I had nothing to do with any of it. I found myself in the middle of all these deaths. And clearly I've been framed, and I just need a way to get myself out of it.
Yes, whenever we find anything out, we'll come and let you know.
You're saying you don't even know what's going on?
We'll figure it out. I promise.
There's a distant and rapid knock on the door.
Right. I'll go and see how the others are doing.
What does she see that reminds her? Something is dropped onto a squeaky bed. Someone uses a zipper. Someone moves items around in
Am
a
I
bag.
supposed to recognize any of this? What is this? Aftershave? Gosh, that smell. It's that horrible stuff that Michael wears.
Smell is one of the most,
I should have told him I was out. I don't know why I forgot to
someone
tell
uses
him.
a zipper.
I don't understand. Why is this stuff here? He can't have anything to do with it. It's not possible.
There's a thunderclap. A body falls to the floor. So Michael was the person that was her sort of trigger for that. Okay, so now what are we looking for? Jacqueline died. Here, we're looking for... Wait, really fast. We know Jacqueline died here. We know... Did anyone die here? I think no one died here, maybe? Because we know, let's see, because they're not in order like the family. So 31 was Lawrence. 30 was... I don't know who, maybe... Don't put yourself in any danger. Was there thunder here? Electronic noise, thunderclap. Okay, so someone did pass away here. In the study, oh, it was Pippa. 30 was Pippa. And then 29 must have been maybe John. Where's the other guy that you were with? It might have been John. John or Mason. Because we know John is alive, or John, Sam. Something. Yes, because Sam dies at 28. And Mason dies at 29. Because I think that's when, what's her face? Meg forgot about Mason. Let's see, what was that for? Mason and Pippa. I saw Mason going to the room with the dead body. Me, you, Rhea, and Pippa. Yeah, so they forgot Mason at 29. So 29, Mason dies somewhere. And 28, I think, was Sam. 27 was Jacqueline. So for 29, me, Rhea, and Pippa. I think then, because Sam mentioned, or not Sam, what's his face? The geography teacher, Mason. He talks about, I need to go be with my family. I can't stay here any longer. I need to get back to my family. So maybe at 29, he tries to leave. 29, maybe he's entrance, Quail Lane, somewhere out that abouts there. No. Let's try entrance. Okay, probably not the right track then. I don't know what causes it. I'm trying to think. I went to the room and saw the balls have been set up on the table. Started to roll into the pockets. I vividly remember being on my own. How many people are there in this house? Mason and Pippa. You're supposed to be waiting in here. We need to go and warn them. I saw Mason going into the room with the dead body. He might be closer to remembering. So Mason here is in the billiard room then with the dead body. And I think he's by himself at this point. Yes.
Is that a dead body? How did they die? Is this the same thing as those other deaths? Maybe it's affecting me. I don't remember who he was. Of course. That's the book with all his notes in. I gave it to him.
No.
Sam! Oh, of course. I can't believe I forgot. Who else have I forgotten? I can't think. I don't understand. I should never have come here.
There's a thunderclap. A body falls to the floor. Oh. No. Look at generator. Who else are we forgetting? What evidence is gonna come up now that we look up? Nothing different? We have more. What? 64. What? What? No. What? How are we... Is this part of the hallucinatory effect? Is this us imagining new people that didn't exist? Is this us remembering? I don't know anymore. I doubt myself so hard in this game. Okay. Wait. So come on, come on. Your seance machine just overloaded. It looked like it had a power surge. You were using the machine? I thought I told you. Rhea was using the machine. I was helping her. Listen if it's picked up a new signal. Wait. Did I have this dialogue? I don't remember it. I'll see it when I edit the footage of this to know if I actually saw this or not. I don't think I've seen this conversation. Hold on, let's replay it. Was this them in the study when they were looking for the role? Okay, no. Oh my god, I think I'm starting to lose it. I think this game is making me lose it. Okay. No, I remember it now. Seeing the visual and like the sound effects, that it helped me remember. Oh my gosh, I think I'm cursed now. Okay, I should have realized it was only the younger girl that was worried about their mum finding out. The older one must not have known. It was the same thing, the same disease. Wait, this part is different. Oh god, do you know Irvin Dolsky? Which is the company. Yeah, he founded the company. I haven't seen him in years. He must already know how it all works. Wait a second. Hold on. This scene is different. It's changed. Replay. We're gonna play it again.
Oh, come on. Come on.
What's going on? Your seance machine just overloaded. It looked like it had a power surge.
You were using the machine. I thought I told you
Rhea was using the machine and I was helping her. Listen, if it's picked up a new signal...
I know what it means. Trust me. The best thing you can do right now is to leave. Don't talk to me and don't think about anything that's happened.
I'm not leaving until you tell me what's going on. If you're looking for something, I can help you find it.
I'm trying to find anything that could be a clue as to how the disease started.
I should have realized. It was only the younger girl that was worried about their mum finding out. The older one must not have known. It was the same thing. The same disease. Oh god. Do you know Irvin Dolsky?
Yes.
This is the new part.
He founded the company. I haven't seen him in years.
He must already know how it all works. If he's brought us all here, then this must have been what he was planning.
This dialogue also has like blue behind it.
I've been tricked. I wasn't brought here to help you. I was brought here to die.
Oh, I should have known. Meg isn't mad enough to have come up with this plan on her own.
That's how we know it's new.
How do you know Irvin? He left the company years ago. I didn't think he was stable enough to make it on his
I
own.
should never have agreed to go to his house. I could tell it was a bad idea.
Is that you, Lawrence?
Oh, you slippery bastard! I knew it was you!
And my dear Pippa. How nice to see you both again.
He's gonna make us remember. We need to leave.
But what a privilege it is to remember, no? I would have...
Shut up! Shut up right now!
What the hell is that?
A modified noetic booster. My own making. One shot to the head is the equivalent of 1,000 hours with a seance machine.
Why the hell do you have that on you?
You never know when you'll need it. Better safe than sorry.
Very clever, Pippa.
Shut up! I'm serious, Irvin. I know what you're planning, and I can't let you go through with it. So get down on your knees, and don't say another word. I promise.
A bag drops
You'll
to the floor.
regret it.
You don't really intend to use it.
Just keep looking. There must be a clue in here somewhere.
I was in here earlier while you were setting up the machine, Lawrence. I found something that can help you understand.
What's he talking about?
It's the bag. It's the bag. It must have something important in it.
Someone
don't look
uses
in
a
there.
zipper.
Are
No.
you mad?
There has to be something.
Someone rummages
I
through
know
a
That's
it.
what he
bag.
wants you to do. It'll kill you.
Tie? I saw this pattern
Put
earlier.
it back. Please, put it back in the bag.
It's too late. That bloody teacher.
But you're not dead yet. Just stop thinking about it. Maybe we can still stop it.
You should know better than that by now, Lawrence.
Shut up! You bastard! I never asked to be a part of this!
I am sorry, Pippa, but sacrifices have to be made. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You're staying right there! Tell me how to stop this!
It's too late to change your fate, Pippa, but you can at least ensure you do not die in vain. Let me
There's an
go!
electronic zapping sound as energy is
What the hell
discharged.
was that for?
No. Who are you? Where?
If I'm not making it out of this, I at least had to see if my design really worked.
No more.
She made him
Darlings.
forget.
Pippa,
Why?
focus on me. We don't know exactly what causes people to die. Maybe you still have more time.
There's a thunderclap. A body falls to the floor.
What the hell? I can't be here.
No, Tabitha. Don't throw in the
Irvin,
walls.
Irvin, snap out of it. Oh, what's wrong with you? How did that thing even go off?
So he's now like
Then where'd it
hallucinating,
start?
I think.
It was hers.
Listen to your sister. Mummy will be cross with you.
Damn it, Irvin, what did you find?
Someone rummages through a bag.
Some old film. This has to be
Oh,
it.
Maisie. Oh, poor Maisie.
I still have time. If I can stop myself from fully remembering,
Don't make me remember.
get off me!
Don't make me watch them die
What the
again.
hell is wrong with you?
I can't see. I can't see.
I can still do this. I can still do this.
I'm sorry. I could not save you. But I need to keep going. I'm doing this for you.
What? So we have Irvin Dolsky. Irvin Dolsky. Do we have a picture for him? No longer at the company. Delete. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have Irvin Dolsky who entered. I didn't know. Did he remove himself from the machine? How did we not see him this first time? Maybe it has to do with, because the machine, where is my evidence? The manual says something about it's not a guaranteed method of reconstruction. So I don't know. There must have been some sort of error, or I don't know, maybe he fiddled with it and that's why we didn't see him the first time. Maybe that was intentional. So I think what we're going to try to find is where Irvin went after this. He left. He said, I need to keep going. I'm doing this for you. The kitchen is different because Meg now has an interaction with Irvin. What caused Irvin to come back into the files?
there. Must have fallen down over here. Ah, okay, good. Best not to look at any of this too closely.
Help me. Help me.
Irvin? What's wrong with
They're
you?
still here. They're
Hang
everywhere.
on, I can help you.
So he's hallucinating
Lawrence
now.
keeps something in his bag.
No more. I can't take it.
Someone rummages in a bag. There's the spring-loaded click of a syringe. That was the thing
Megan.
that he brought to help in
Is
case
that you?
Rhea
What
fell into
happened to you?
psychosis.
I ran into some trouble. I cannot remember.
What's going on? I thought you said you had a plan.
I do. You have to believe me. I wouldn't be doing all of this if I didn't think I could save lives.
People are dying. I've seen it with my own eyes. So whatever your plan
I'm
was...
sorry, Megan. I haven't been entirely honest with you.
Do you even understand what you've done? This was our only chance to find out how it all started.
I never believed Galley House was the start of it, Megan. I've been following this trail for a long time.
What?
I've traced it back through the Wests and through the Jacobsons before them. The trail never ends. I'm not convinced we'd ever find a reason for it. I don't think we were ever meant to know.
So this was all for nothing? You knew we'd never discover a cure, and you still brought us here to die.
We may not know how it started, or how to cure it, but I still believe we can stop it from spreading. I feared that none of you would have come if you knew what I had planned.
Of course we wouldn't. And now Lawrence and Rhea are in danger, and it's my fault they're in this
Who is
situation.
Rhea? I thought I told you to only bring along whoever was necessary.
How was I supposed to know what that meant? And why did you make me bring Lawrence? I could have used the machine myself.
I needed you and Lawrence here, Megan. Because you are the only people left who know who I am. It spreads through emotional connections. And it can only spread from the most recent victim. I needed to ensure I was the last one in the chain.
You needed all of us to go first.
You are the only two people still alive that are at risk of remembering me. All the rest
Rhea,
are already
though.
dead.
How can you be sure? You must have met so many people.
I've lived a rather solitary life. Or at least, that's what my memory tells me. And as for any past acquaintances I've naturally forgotten about, I have to hope that if I can't remember them, they won't remember me.
Oh, God. I suppose it could work.
He's just trying to end the
I'm
chain
sorry
with him.
to ask you to do this, Megan. If there was any other way...
Ray is still up there using the machine. She'll be able to listen back to all of this if I give her the IDs.
I can't allow that. She'll use the machine before we've died.
There's no risk of her remembering you. She's never met you before. She doesn't even know you exist. You said it yourself. The connection has to be emotional. As far as she's concerned, you'll just be a voice she doesn't recognize.
We have to
And
put a
if we
face
don't
to
give
the
her any
name now.
information, she might try to find other people who knew you.
I'll admit, use of the machine is safer than her investigating in person. And it could be useful to have someone left alive to tidy up any loose ends.
She never asked to be part of this. She deserves to know the truth.
Perhaps. So long as you agree to go along with my plan, I think a concession can be made.
What do you need me to do?
We need to be quick. Lawrence has already begun to remember.
Someone uses a
Poor
zipper.
Lawrence. He can't have long left.
Do you remember what you put in my bag, Megan?
A dinosaur.
Oh God. It's that stupid toy dinosaur that Lawrence keeps on his desk. I didn't realize what it was for.
There's no need to tell me, Megan. Just reach in there and pull it out.
I'll have to remember quickly. If Lawrence is in there with Rhea, I can't risk it spreading to her.
I am glad we see eye to eye on this.
Where are you going? You have to be next.
If I'm to be the last, then it's important that no one finds my body. There's a place on the hill that looked adequate. I've prepared it in advance.
Okay, so
I still have
now-
my bag. I'm sure there's something in there that will remind me of you. I'll do it as soon as I hear the thunderclap. And I wouldn't worry. The fire won't spread to the rest of the house, I'm sure.
Take the list of IDs. Give them to Rhea. Please.
I'll grant you that, Megan. It's been nice knowing you.
Focus on the dinosaur. Focus on the dinosaur.
There's a thunderclap.
The dinosaur. Lawrence. Lawrence Dunn. Oh God!
There's a thunderclap. A body falls to the floor. So now, we haven't met him in person. We don't have a true emotional connection to him. So as long as his plan works, and it sounds like he's setting fire to the house, getting rid of his own body, maybe setting it on fire. In theory, the curse should end with him. As long as I don't carry it. Okay, someone's searching through the drawers. Okay, so now we have 2 different locations. I think one with him going to the chapel. I wonder if there's anything before that. How nice to see you again. Let's do this one just because I feel like I actually know what it is. And that is maybe 32 the hill. So that's gotta be, because I think there was a line where Oswald said he was looking out on the hill to the chapel. If it's not the chapel, then it's Wintercott, but that's really far. That's miles away. So I think it's gonna be the chapel. So what, that would be 32. Maybe? Hold on. That was, yeah, 31. So then maybe 32. Urban. Chapel. Yes. Have to figure out where Rhea is as well. A large metal door opens and closes with a crash. There are footsteps.
Hello, Rhea.
Oh.
I know you can hear me.
What?
I know how that machine of yours works. I should imagine you've listened to all the deaths so far. Then you know more than I do. And I'm sure you've seen my crimes. Perhaps then you'll join me in celebration of what's to come.
A cap is unscrewed. Liquid is being splashed onto various surfaces.
What will you think of me, I wonder? The villain who stole your friends, or the hero who did what no one else could? I do not mind either way. I know what I am doing is right, and nothing will shake me from that conviction. In future times, when our knowledge of spectronoetics has improved, perhaps I will be rediscovered and hailed as an unsung hero. But that is not why I do what I do.
Liquid is being splashed onto various surfaces.
I always thought our restricted use of the machine was shameful. I quit the company to forge my own path, to solve the mysteries that others could not. It was the intriguing cases that attracted me the most, of course. I spent my time sneaking into the sites of unsolved crimes, piecing it all together myself. I thought I was careful to never talk to anyone in person. But I must have made a mistake. I must have brought my work home with me. My house was bigger than I needed, I'll admit, but it had never crossed my mind. I didn't think. And then one day, there she was, lying peacefully in the conservatory, the wife I couldn't remember. Next came the children. 2 young girls. My daughters.
How did he survive for so long?
And I couldn't even do them the decency to cry for them. I'd forgotten who they were. I'd forgotten who I was. Perhaps you can sympathize. You arrived at an empty house to a machine that someone unknown had set up just for you. How lonely it must have been to toil away in solitude, with nobody to keep you company except the long-forgotten voices of the dead. Except now you know better. You did no such thing. You were surrounded by your co-workers, your friends, but each of them were erased, one by one. Your evening becoming retroactively emptier and emptier, drained of all humanity until all that is left is you and the machine.
Liquid is being splashed onto
For you,
various surfaces.
it is one evening. For myself, it is a lifetime. I work alone, I sleep alone, I always have. I have no parents, I have no friends. Every part of who I am has been stripped away. I don't even know what's missing.
Liquid is being splashed onto various surfaces. There's a hollow metal crash.
There's a memorial here to Eleanor Galley, dearly loved by her parents and her 2 brothers, Rupert and Oswald. She can't have had anything to do with the curse, of course, if everyone remembered her. Although, I suppose it got her too, in a way. No one remembers her now.
Someone lights a match.
If you are to outlive me, Rhea, then perhaps I could ask of you one wish.
Someone blows out a match.
The house has stood for long enough. Please, let nothing remain. Not the bodies, not the house, not the machine. Let it all be forgotten. Then she and I may join our families in obscurity. That is all I ask. I've already destroyed all my personal effects. I've erased every record of my existence I could find. I am no one. I am no one at all.
A candlestick crashes to the floor, and fire erupts.
I already began to remember her. Who was she? Megan. I remember.
There's a thunderclap. The body falls to the floor. The fire grows in intensity. We don't know what item he pulls out of the bag that helps him remember. New evidence discovered. Group photo. Okay, but first, we don't have one of these, and I really, really would like to get it. It would have to be something to do with Sam Moon. He's unaccounted for right here. Or maybe Mason. Okay, what about this right here? I was in here earlier while you were setting up the machine, Lawrence. So Lawrence was setting up the machine 28. So he was in 28 or 29. We have Irvin in the study. So 28. Study. Irvin. Yes. Study.
Where is it? I'm sure I left it here the last time I looked. It's you. I saw you. Dead. You can't be here.
Is he hallucinating his wife?
How do you know my name?
Or no, how do you
Who
know
are
my
you?
name? Who is he hallucinating?
Look like me. Why does she call you by my name? Of course. Of course. What did you call her? Lucy? You know who she is. It's none of your business where I've been. You need to stop tracking me for your own safety. If you keep up like this, our whole family is at risk. Who? Lucy, I don't know who that is. Please, Lucy, I know where this is heading. Think about something else. Don't leave me again. It's thunder. Like you've heard 1,000 times before. Don't look so surprised. What do you mean? She can't be a stranger to you. Just a second ago you were talking.
Is he reliving the
Look at
night?
her. Look at her face. How do you not see? Her own husband, and you can't summon the guilt to mourn her. Just try. Please. Just try to remember her. And there's the thunder once again. You were too slow. Your one chance at tantalizing redemption lost forever. Run all you like. It's too late for Tabitha. You can't save either of them.
There's a thunderclap.
What am I doing? Of course. The film.
Someone uses a zipper. Something is placed in a bag. Someone uses a zipper. So he placed the film, which I think is what we got from Lawrence, right? And okay, so this is when Jacqueline died. We still have status unknown for Sam here. Do we not need that? Wait. Irvin and Mason. Oh, that's right, because he got Mason's tie. What? What? Hold up. We have all these scenes that we didn't know were here?
Stop it. Please stop screaming.
So he was wandering the house just hallucinating.
You can't get her back. Just run away. Don't worry about who she is.
Oh my gosh.
You have your whole life ahead of you. Don't listen to your father. There's the thunder again. I couldn't do it. I couldn't remember in time. That's it again off in the distance. Far away thunder. How? How could someone else have remembered her first? I was right there.
Irvin? What the hell are you doing here? I haven't seen you in years.
Mason? I hardly recognize your voice.
Irvin? What are you up to? Is that a dead body?
I thought it might be. 2 thunderclaps now.
How did they die? Is this the same thing as those other deaths?
I don't know what other deaths you mean. I must have had a plan, I should think, but I won't try and remember it now.
Maybe it's affecting me. I don't remember who he was.
I'm sure you did, Mason. Did I not tell you to bring something here in my invitation?
Of course. That's the book with all his notes in. I gave it to him.
Wonderful work, Mason. You've played your part so beautifully. Please, could you give me an item of yours to add to my bag? A watch, a scarf, an old keepsake. Anything memorable will do.
He's like, we gotta do this
Sam!
before the thunderclap.
Oh, of course. I can't believe I forgot. You must have introduced me to him originally. It was always the 2 of you, heads together. It was that disease that got him, was it? If it's contagious, we shouldn't be here.
Mason, my friend, do not worry. You cannot change things now. An item, if you please.
Who else have I forgotten? I can't think. Hey, what are you doing?
She's taking the tie.
Go.
Your tie, Mason. Give me your tie.
Take it! What the hell is this about? Sam's dead, Irvin. This is serious.
I do not know a Sam, Mason. And if you already remember him, then I'm afraid I never will.
I don't understand.
Goodbye, Mason. It was nice knowing you.
I should never have come here.
Okay. So I think that's why Irvin was able to survive for so long, because his daughters remembered his wife, and others remembered his wife before him, is what I am assuming happened. Okay, so I think at this point, then, we have seen everything. So let's go into the machine, the evidence. The group photo, 0? Question mark. Is that in the living room? That's a fireplace. And it's with most everyone, except for Annie, Oswald. Okay, hold on. Machine. I think there was still like one event I hadn't found, right? Yeah, okay. And it's not this one, the photo, because the photo is 0. So, oh, but maybe this is the one, because this also is the extra hint for the photo, because this is first fussing with that camera and now with the piano. That's the hint also for the 0. Okay, so if we go to 0, living room, we had Oswald, Tony, Martha, Eddie, Vic, Damien, Helen, Eve, Rupert. Here we go. No! What did I mess up? Who is not? I have an extra. Let's look at the photo again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we did not have a Helen. Sorry, Helen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0. Living room, right? First fussing with that camera, now with the piano. This looks like the table, the fireplace. Let me write this down just to be sure. I'm pretty sure this is right. So why wouldn't it be working? It's time code 0, living room. Check the photo. Here, we can even look. if you click on living room, that is the fireplace that they're in front of. This is R. Oh, maybe they need to be in order of... Well, no, because if I put him in order of death, then he's all the way up here, and that shifts everyone one. Oh, wait, no. Order of death. He's not at the top by John. He's got to be 12. So maybe if I switch him and Catherine. And then... I don't think I can put the number 12, though. Hold on. Can we switch these two? Can we make this a number? Oh my god. So if we make him 12... And... Hold on. Let's see. Can we make this 12? Update. This K. I don't know who P was supposed to be. I don't remember that. So then he would be here. So that's in the order of death. K is just kind of like an external. Who was P? Person P. We had two. Mole and Adder. I didn't figure out who those two were. Okay, let's try that. Because then everyone in that timeline has a number, and I think maybe having a letter made that wrong. If this doesn't work, I don't know what does. Oh no. Oh no, we've used the machine too much.
I didn't think you'd come. It's been a long time, hasn't it? How have you been?
I can't say life has treated me well, but you make the best with what you're given.
Rupert, darling, is your camera set up? I'd like to get a photograph with the whole family.
We'd better excuse ourselves then, Vic.
Nonsense, Damien. You two are as much a part of this family as anyone else. Come on, everyone. Get in frame.
Oh, I don't think I'm prepared for a photo. I really should go and tidy myself up.
You look wonderful already, Vic. Come on, Dad, take the photo.
That's it. Now, everyone look at the camera.
A camera shutter
Sorry,
clicks
Martha.
as a flashbulb.
I should really let my mum know we're here. Do you have a phone I could use?
There's one in the dining room, Victoria. Take as long as you need.
Wonder if that's why Catherine got
I'd
pulled
love
in.
to get this playing again. I did promise John. What role is in there at the moment?
Oh, that's the one Eddie was playing for me earlier. How does it go again, Eddie?
Oh, you haven't forgotten already, have you?
I only wanted you to remind me.
Rupert, darling, what are you up to?
I'm just setting it up. Give me a little longer.
You're hardly recognizable from when I last saw you, Eddie.
That was a long time ago, Uncle.
Well, you've grown into quite the respectable gentleman.
Thanks. And if I'm ever too humble, I'll always have Eve here to balance me out.
I can't believe you sometimes, Eddie.
Eve, it was a joke. Eve, come back.
Almost there.
I should go and make sure Vic's all right. I'll be back in a minute.
Gosh, everyone seems so busy this evening. I'm sure Helen and Tony should be coming down soon.
I'm not a fan of crowds. These young people talk too much.
Well, it's nice to have everyone together in the same house, at least. And happy birthday, Rupert.
Happy birthday, dear brother.
Thank you. Ah, here we go. Let's have it.
This is going to be the song. And it's going to make him remember. Hallucination. Use the machine one too many times. The incident at Galley House. Oh. Bravo. We did it. We solved, I think we probably had some missing secrets. I feel like the other portraits that we didn't assign had to have belonged to people that we did. Oh, maybe we'll see in the cast. The voice acting, outstanding. That really helped this whole thing come to life. Eve Dower. Yeah, Victoria Beaumont. Okay, so I did have it confused where Helen and Eve. Oh, Helen. Okay, yes. So Catherine Beaumont. Man, that sister relationship had me so confused. Mason Gibbs, Jacqueline O'Connell. Well, their portraits aren't there, so was it just... Were those just red herrings? Were those just, like... not characters for real? Huh. But yeah, I think this is currently one of my favorite puzzle games of 2026. I feel like we have a few others coming out that I'm really gonna love, but as far as a puzzle game, deductive note-taking type of game that feels approachable to people who maybe have been intimidated by this genre, I do feel like this is more straightforward than something like an Obra Dinn, Golden Idol. Gosh, I'm blanking. Even in Outer Wilds, I would kind of put in a similar let's take notes situation here. Because of all of the sort of approachability aspects. Oh. Mm. Here we go. Will the curse end with me? We'll find out when we hear. Well, I don't know. If we don't find out, it's maybe because we've forgotten. Who knows? Is this the title screen? I love a title screen that changes once you finish the game or when you're at different points of the game and it kind of progresses with you. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Yeah, I will definitely be looking up more about this. As I was saying before, what I love about this is I do feel like I could recommend this to friends who say, ooh, am I smart enough for a puzzle game like this? I don't really take notes when I play games. Not only does this have an incredible note-taking system, I saw it had a hint system. I didn't use it, but that's cool. It has a hint system. And I love the quality of life things like at the top of every, or at the side of every timeline, you could see where were people, are they accounted for? And that alone helped me feel like I could at least do a process of elimination if I needed to. But even though I felt like I did have to do a little of trial and error, I feel like I also, if I had read more slowly, read more clearly, a lot of the things I ended up finding after I went back and just scanned more intentionally. So I think this is a great game to hone those skills of reading with attention to detail. Yeah. And I know I mentioned it already, but I cannot hype up the voice acting enough. I thought it really brought everything to life. The background's beautiful. The portrait's really cool. I loved some of the effects like they had with the characters talking. You see them kind of move like waveform, like there's a waveform almost overlay or sort of like transparency over them that felt really cool, or effect. And there are a lot of really great details in this game visually. But I think for me, the sound design is what really brought it to life. Like the crash of the silverware on the floor, or the bottle breaking on the floor, and the doors opening and closing, and really feeling like I'm in this immersive theater almost. Or one of those old radio shows that you could listen to, and it was just a full, like a movie, but audio. Just so cool. I do feel like some of the finer points of this curse maybe are lost on me. And so if any of you watching have additional details or theories that I either didn't pick up on or maybe misunderstood, please feel free to clarify. I'm going to be going and I hope people play this and create thoughtful reflections and analysis on this, because I think there's so much here to chew on also in terms of grief and loss and this idea of forgetting. And especially at the end, Edvin, what is his name? Edward? Ed, Oh, we met him. I'm already forgetting. Oh my God. The character at the end, he talked about the idea that eventually we're all forgotten and eventually there will be no one to remember us, and kind of what that was another layer and a thread that I think would be very interesting to follow, in addition to this idea of what does it mean to not process your grief? What does it mean when you hold things in and it all kind of boils over at a certain point? I don't know. I think I'm going to be thinking about this game for quite some time, and it's because it did a great job being a puzzle game first and foremost, but then it had a really solid story to ground it all and keep me interested. So I'll be thinking about this and maybe doing a little bit more with this game. But if nothing else, I'm going to be recommending this to everyone I can, including you. So if you enjoyed this, I mean, it's tough if you watched a playthrough. Hopefully you've already played it once and you're watching this to relive the experience. But even if you haven't played it and you're watching this, I hope you also hype it up, recommend it to other people, share the word about the incident at Galley House, because this is just such a cool game. And I really enjoyed Root Trees Are Dead, and I hope to continue to see this team, this publisher, continue to support games like this, because I selfishly want more. Just, oh, it's so good. So, yeah. Thank you so much again to Evil Trout for providing me with this key. And I'm in the post-game, like, sads right now. I'm post-game sad because I don't know what I'm gonna play next. Actually, I do. I'm going to be playing something very different from this because I know I just need something very different because that's how my brain works. I'll be playing some Yakuza, and I'm very excited for that, and some Final Fantasy 13. So, if you would like, continue to follow this channel. Yakuza is going to be a part of my game club, Geeks and Grounds, for the months of August and September. So if you'd like to get a head start playing the game, I will be sending out the first newsletter just ahead of our August start date so that you can get everything you need. I'll be sending it the first week of August. And you can go to geeksandgrounds.com for all of the information about how the club works. It's basically a discussion club for games, book club for games, and it's designed to be done asynchronously, so there's no major pressure, but we do have a monthly hangout every month so that we can talk through the games that we're playing in depth, brew thoughtful conversation together, as I like to say. And again, you can find everything out at geeksandgrounds.com. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye!